The discovery of Henneguya salminicola, the first known animal that doesn't require oxygen to survive, is a groundbreaking finding in biology. Here's a deeper look into this fascinating organism. Key facts. Oxygen-free survival. Unlike all other known animals, Henneguya salminicola lacks mitochondria, the organelles responsible for aerobic respiration. Instead, it relies on alternative energy-producing mechanisms, likely anaerobic pathways, similar to those used by some single-celled organisms. Parasitic lifestyle. This tiny parasite infects salmon and other fish, living in their muscle tissues. It belongs to the group Myxozoa, which are highly simplified cnidarians, related to jellyfish and corals, that evolved to become microscopic parasites. Genetic adaptation. Genome sequencing revealed that H. salminicola has lost not only its mitochondrial genome but also most nuclear genes involved in mitochondrial function. This suggests an extreme evolutionary adaptation to low oxygen environments. Discovery context. The finding was published in PNAS 2020 by researchers from Tel Aviv University. It challenges the long-held assumption that all multicellular animals require oxygen for at least part of their life cycle. Implications. Expands our understanding of life's adaptability, especially in anaerobic environments, e.g., deep-sea sediments or oxygen-depleted waters. Raises questions about the evolutionary trade-offs of losing aerobic respiration and whether other such animals exist. Controversies. Some scientists debate whether Myxozoa should be classified as animals due to their extreme simplification, but genetic evidence supports their place within the animal kingdom. Here's more about Henneguya salminicola, covering its biology, evolutionary adaptations, and the implications of its discovery. 1. Biological characteristic taxonomy. Taxonomy. 1. Phylum. Cnidaria, the same group as jellyfish and corals. Class. Myxozoa, highly reduced parasitic cnidarians. Species. Henneguya salminicola, named after its host, salmon. Physical traits. Physical traits. 2. Microscopic, spore-forming parasite. Lacks complex structures like muscles, nerves, or a digestive system, typical of Myxozoa, which evolved to extreme simplicity. Spores have distinctive tails, polar filaments, used to anchor to host cells. 2. How it survives without oxygen. Mitochondrial loss. Mitochondrial loss. 1. Most animals use mitochondria to generate energy, ATP, via oxygen. H. salminicola has completely lost its mitochondrial genome and functional mitochondria. Instead, it likely steals energy directly from its host, salmon, or uses anaerobic glycolysis, fermentation, a less efficient but oxygen-free process. Genetic evidence. Genetic evidence. 2. Genome sequencing revealed the absence of genes for aerobic respiration, e.g., cytochrome C oxidase. Retains some mitochondrial-related organelles, mitosomes, but their function is unclear, possibly involved in iron-sulfur cluster assembly, not energy production. 3. Life cycle and parasitism. Hosts, primarily salmonids, e.g., Chinook salmon, where it forms white cysts in muscle tissue, tapioca disease. Transmission. Transmission. 2. Spores released into water after host death. Ingested by intermediate hosts, possibly annelid worms, then transmitted back to fish. Pathogenicity. Generally non-lethal but can reduce host fitness or commercial fish quality. 4. Evolutionary significance. From jellyfish to parasite. From jellyfish to parasite. 1. Myxozoans evolved from free-living cnidarians approximately 600 million years ago, shedding genes for multicellularity and aerobic respiration as they adapted to parasitism. H. salminicola represents the most extreme case of this simplification. Challenge to definitions. Challenge to definitions. 2. Blurs the line between animal and single-celled eukaryotes due to its extreme reduction. Demonstrates that multicellularity and aerobic respiration aren't absolute requirements for animal life.